All right, thanks, Jordan. Developing now, a show of support from Russia from China's president amid the war in Ukraine as he touches down in Moscow for a 3-day visit. President Xi pushing for a peace proposal that would favor the Kremlin, but it comes at a time where Putin is under pressure just days after he was hit with an arrest warrant for alleged war crimes. This morning, a key state visit as President Xi Jinping of China lands in Moscow. China casting this trip as one of friendship, cooperation, and peace. But for Russia, isolated over its war in Ukraine, it's a major show of support as both keep a wary eye on America and NATO.
Russia is out of friends in the world, so it's going to be very important to Putin that Xi shows some support by the time these talks are over.
Xi's visit coming just days after the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for Putin for alleged war crimes, including the abductions of Ukrainian children to Russia.
And so we're going to have a situation where Xi Jinping, the ruler of China, is going to be standing side by side and having face-to-face negotiations with an indicted war criminal. And so that's something that will send a very strong message, I think, both to Russia, that China stands by its friend and ally, but also to the rest of the world as well.
Over the weekend, a defiant Putin made a surprise visit to the occupied port city of Mariupol, captured last year after a devastating campaign of death, destruction, and displacement. And on Saturday, Putin traveling to occupied Crimea, trying to show its business as usual despite the arrest warrant.
Putin's visit to the annexed Ukrainian territories this weekend was to show Xi Jinping and to show the Russian people that Russia did indeed control significant amounts of what was Ukraine.
Western countries are watching closely to see if China will now supply Russia with lethal aid for its war. But this visit is a clear statement from China that it supports Russia's vision of the war and is pushing for Ukraine to accept peace on the Kremlin's terms.